So here we have a 2015 Ford Explorer, and the wiper arm is cracked right through the insert, the metal insert in the center, all the way through the plastic. This is a common problem. You just pull on the back of this tab right here and it pops right up. What ends up happening is the wiper ends up losing time and staying on the passenger side, so when you go to turn the wipers back on again, it'll actually flop below the trunk lid and it'll go the opposite direction of what it's supposed to go. Customers typically think the motor or something's bad, but that's not the case. If you move that cap, you'll see that it's split and it needs to be timed on the passenger side. Later you'll see I actually made that mistake and timed it on the wrong side, and then I had to fix it real quick. But there you go, there's the grooves and there's all the metal insert just stuck inside the teeth, and I'm going to show you a trick to clean that out. I take just a regular metal cutting blade and I use it to clean the teeth. And then I'll take it and I'll run and I'll scrape everything out of there. You can use a pick if you want, but I just find the teeth are sharper with a metal cutting blade, and it actually really finely cleans everything out all the way to the bottom. So you get all that old excess aluminum and stuff, or whatever that is, the metal insert that's in the actual arm itself, and you just scrape all that corrosion, metal and stuff out of there, just real nice, clean it. And you can see as I'm doing this, it's really probably making a little bit deeper groove too, just very minute, so it actually bites into the new arm that I'm going to end up installing on it better as well. But again, just a regular pick would work. I just prefer this because the teeth edge is a lot sharper. Now I have somebody holding the camera for me so I can show a little bit more defined. They're just somewhat closer with this cheap camera that I have on this phone. I thought it was a good phone, but I'm actually going to have to get a different phone because the quality sucks. But I'm just going through, cleaning out all the grooves and stuff, and then eventually I get to a point where I go get the arm, I share the part number and stuff with you. Just real fine, just trying to get in there the best I can. Really cleaning those teeth out. Trying to give it just a little bit more depth so when I put on the new arm it really bites in. And I actually take a little anti-seize coating and just real thinly coat the threads of this thing, so when I put the new arm on, if I have to pull it off, I will actually be able to just do it fairly easy. And then here I'm going to show you the arm and explain a little bit more about why it's bad and it's not the motor. So what it is between the corrosion and the buildup of this aluminum inside this it strips out all this material and leaves it in the threads of that drive. And when you take a metal cutting blade, the way the teeth are shaped on the blade, they're cut at like an angle. You can't really see that well. Anyway, they're cut at an angle and they get a sharp point. If you use those teeth to recut that groove and clean it out, save yourself so much money than having to replace that whole assembly just because you can't get one of these to bolt back down. Some people use a pick, but the picks don't have such a sharp edge that it's used for metal cutting, and who knows, you may even be able to cut just a slightly deeper groove to really bite into this instead of so shallow, and then it strips out again. Let's replace it. So here's the wiper arm, BB5Z17526 Charlie, and then right after this I'll show you the actual blade number. The Ford part number is BB5Z17528 Frank. Some of these just pop straight on, some of these have a little slide and then pop off tab. So basically what I'm explaining here on this particular one is you gotta slide it forward just a hair and then pull down. Some of them you can just pull straight down. This particular one has a little notch, has to slide towards the end of the wiper blade arm and then it pops down. I see a lot of guys break these because they don't know how to take them off. And then here we are, I just took a brush to it, cleaned as much as I could out of the threads beyond what I did with the actual Sawzall blade for metal cutting. And I'm going to brush it a couple more times. Sorry for the blurry image, I've tried to fix it here. You just basically push the side of the plastic away from the old arm and just pop this cover right off. and then you could snap it on the new arm, no problem. You see right here, I got it timed on this side. I actually go back and have to fix it when I realize the mistake that I made. It gets timed from the passenger side, not the driver's side. And then here it is working, and everything's functioning just like it should. Problem's fixed. Customer can come get their vehicle, and they can head back home from their vacation. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. I hope the tip helps you with the blade. Be blessed.